Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I've had loads of questions come through regarding MyFitnessPal and tracking macros. So I thought today I might do a vlog on how to use MyFitnessPal and put in calorie goals and macros. MyFitnessPal really isn't hard to use. It's just a matter of getting the right numbers and putting them in the right place. I've said this so many times, but it's crucial you track your macros when starting a diet like this because it's important that you do get to your fats and you stay under your carbs. It is really important that you do know how to track your macros in starting a diet like this, whether or not you're using MyFitnessPal or something else. It doesn't matter, just as long as you are able to know how much fat and carbs and protein are going into your meals. At first, it is pretty annoying putting everything in, but then you can actually save meals, you can save ingredients, and MyFitnessPal has a great memory, so it will save a lot of time once you do enter or log what you usually eat in a day. I know that I eat similar things almost every day, so it's really not difficult putting in my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So yeah, I'll bring up the app onto the screen and show you what to do. Okay, so opening the app, MyFitnessPal. We're then just gonna have a look. So I'm starting from scratch just to show you guys how to set it up initially. So up the top in the left and on the far right, it has a goal of 20,920 kilojoules goal for the day. That's not what I want, so I need to alter that. First of all, I'm going to change kilojoules to calories only because that's a metric system I understand being Australian. So down the bottom right, we've got more with the 3 dots. Click on that. We then scroll down to settings, so third from the bottom. And we're going into profile, which is at the top there. From there, we're just going to go over our details and make sure everything's right. But what I'm going to do now is go into units, so second from the bottom, and just go through and make sure that's the metric system that I want to follow. Down here under energy, we've got the option of calories and kilojoules. I'm going to change it from kilojoules to calories. And I'm just going to double check that everything else is how I would like it. And that's looking pretty good. So top right, tick. I then go back again, and I'm going to go home. Now we've got 5,000 calorie goal. That's too much for me. So what I'm going to do is click on goal, top left, click on goal again, top left, and then from here, we've got calories, nutrients, and macros up the top. If you go into calories, it's just going to have a total. Nutrients is going to show you the nutrient value of each item of food, and macros is where we're going to change the percentages of what we would like our macros out of the total calories to be. So to change our calories, just click on either carbohydrates, fats, or proteins, one of the percentage. I went on to carbohydrates, and then click on goal, the number 64 there, and click on calories. And here we're going to enter our new calorie goal. So I'm going to put in my calorie goal, which is 200. Tick that. And then we're going to alter our percentages. So carbohydrates, 5%. Protein, 10 to 15%. Or you can go 20% just starting. I'm down to 10%. And fats, anywhere between 70 to 85%. When you're just playing around with your numbers, just make sure the total equals 100%. Then we're gonna tick that and go back again, and now you can see up the top, we've got 2,200 calories as our goal. Next, I'm going to show you how to enter and log a meal, a breakfast, a lunch, or dinner. So I'm going to log the breakfast that I had this morning. So what I'm going to do is under breakfast there, I'm going to go add food. As you can see, a lot of the foods are saved to the memory, so I'm just going to go from scratch just to show you how to search things. Pretty easy though, pretty straightforward, so a lot of you will probably be able to figure this out on your own. So what I'm going to do is type in 2 eggs. Sometimes funny things come up or you don't understand the metric system, so it's sometimes easier just to type in where you bought the eggs, such as like at Coles or Woolworths. So what I'm going to do is before the 2 Coles, 2 eggs. And there we go, 2 eggs Coles. We're going to save that, and from here you can see the nutrient value of the items. Okay, so next I'm going to put in spinach, handful. It's already come up there, so I'm just going to tick that. However, it says handful, but it also says 50 grams. I certainly didn't have 50 grams worth of spinach in my breakfast. So what I'm going to do from here, just see if there's another serving size option, alternate, but there's not. So we've only got handfuls or a container. So what I'm going to do is go under serving size, there's number of servings. So I'll go into number of servings, put that to 0, and then go scroll down to half. So I would say I probably had about 25 grams. And from there, tick. I'm just going to start entering everything else that I've had in that. So I had some extra virgin olive oil. I'm just going to use the saved ones just to save time. Had 2 tablespoons of that. Tick. Some salmon. 57.5 grams sounds about right. Some smoked salmon. Search that item. So the Coles is what I've got here, but in the serving size, they've got 115 grams. I didn't have 115 grams. I probably only had about 50 or so, maybe a little over 50. So what I'm going to do is go into number of servings, change that to half. And I'll just pop in a few other things that I had. Had some butter. And some feta. Perfect. So that's about my breakfast. I'm just going to show you how to barcode, which saves a lot of time as well. But for some brands, it comes up with funny measurements and things like that. So sometimes it is just easier just to type it in. So what I'm going to do is go into my snacks, and I had a coffee with breakfast. So I'm going to put in the MCT oil and the coconut oil that I had with my coffee. So from here, top right, there's the barcode. Click on the barcode. You've got your item there, and it should just scan automatically. Just double check the serving size. So 15 ml is about a tablespoon, which is what I had. And just double check the name. So the barcode scanning is actually what you're having. And then tick. And then barcode again for the coconut oil. And that's about right, 14 to 15 grams is 1 tablespoon. Tick that, and that is barcoding. So up the top, it shows that I've had 916 calories so far today, and I've got 1,284 remaining. With the exercise, I don't log exercise because it throws off the calorie number. You'll find that on this app, they're encouraging you to upgrade to premium. You don't need to do that. You don't need to pay. Everything you need to know from macros and tracking macros, you can definitely do without upgrading. Just to make things easier also, you can also save the meals. So what I'm going to do, where it says add food to the bottom of breakfast, the 3 dots to the right, click on that. And from here, you can go save as meal. Name the meal, so breakfast eggs. Top right, just double check everything's there. And just to really help you out, it's got the total fats, carbs, and protein, which is there. That's an awesome range of numbers for macros. And we're gonna go save. And then if you go to the top and it says today, if you swipe across, it'll come up with tomorrow. And just to save time, if you find yourself having the same breakfast every morning, all you have to do is in breakfast, you go add food, you go meals, and we've got breakfast eggs just there second. I've played around with this before. So click on the second one, 670, and save, and it should come up with everything. And you can always delete or add foods. So the most important things that you're having a look at on this page are the protein, carbohydrates, and fats. They're the macronutrients that we are following. For me, my eyes are drawn to the fats. So what I've got here, I've got a goal of 208 grams in a day. I've only had a total of 63. I've had somebody ask me, how do you get your fats up without increasing your protein and carbohydrates? By doing this, I find it's just easier to add oil to everything. So olive oil to salads, or like eggs, or any meal, coconut oil to coffee, MCT oil to coffee. On a ketogenic diet, the fiber doesn't affect insulin levels, so we can add that total there to the total left of carbs, and it gives you an extra gram for the day. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope I answered a few of your questions today. Just keep on sending them through because I love answering them, and remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.